by pushing myself through that, it has made me only better. Gentlemen, welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to go over why you need to do what makes you the most uncomfortable. Okay? The reason why you need to do the thing that makes you the most uncomfortable is because that is the thing that is going to build up your discipline the most, and it's going to show you what you are truly capable of. Give you a couple examples in my life. The things that make me the most uncomfortable, well, one thing right now that I am actively doing to display this exact thing right here is I've recently started a challenge called 75 Hard. Okay, at the beginning of March 1st, I started this challenge called 75 Hard. And in 75 Hard, you have to work out 2 times a day. And they have to be a minimum of 45 minutes and one has to be outside. And so for my 45-minute workout outside or exercise outside, I've been running. I hate running. I've always hated running. And I decided, you know what a better way to break myself and to beat my discipline into myself than by running. And so, initially, because I was not very good at it at all, and I had, pains in my feet and my joints and my knees and, all that stuff, I'd go for walks and I would run, I would jog as much as I could. So I would, jog for maybe probably like 300, 400, 500 feet. And then I'd walk a little bit, and then I'd jog a little bit, and then I'd walk a little bit, and then I'd jog a little bit. And then over a few days, about by the end of the week, I was at the point where I was mostly jogging, and then I'd walk away here and there. And then right now, it's been actually just over a month, and I'm running about 4 miles every day. So that's pretty good progress. And the only reason that I've made that progress is because I did what I didn't want to do every single day. And I do it first thing in the morning too. Right after I do my ice bath out of my patio, which I didn't want to do. That's another example of something that I truly, truly did not want to do. I hate the cold so much. But by facing the cold and by pushing myself through that, it has made me only better. And so, when the 75 Hard challenge, when I heard of it and I started thinking about it, and I was like, that sounds pretty fun. Maybe I should do it. And then I got a little uncomfortable and I was like, if I'm doing 2 workouts a day, I can't be in the gym the whole time. I can't just lift weights the whole time. You're going to get too sore. And then one has to be outside. So the best thing to do outside is just, go for a run. And then I kind of talked myself out of it a little bit. And I said, no. You're trying to talk yourself out of it. And this means you have to go do it, And so I chose to do that, and that's what I'm doing. Another thing, guys, that I'm doing that for me right now is honestly the most uncomfortable is making these videos. I'm pretty good at talking when it comes to talking to my friends, family, people I know. But when it's just you and I right here, I'm completely alone here in my apartment and I'm talking to a camera. And it's slightly uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie, when I first started doing it especially. Right now, I'm a little warmed up, and so I feel a little bit better. I can talk a little bit more natural to you guys. But, if you go back and you watch my very first video of me up on the mountain, that was just I was just pull the camera out, do it, you gotta just do it. Pulled the camera out and I started talking. The next 2 videos where you see me sitting at my desk in my bedroom, those were extremely uncomfortable, man. Those were really hard for me to make. But I did it, and I'm getting better at it, and I feel good after I do it. When you go through these things that are challenging for you and that you're afraid to do, you get a sense of pride that you do not get from just doing regular things that you enjoy or even somewhat enjoy. When you're really pushing through the barriers of what you're capable of and what your comfort zone, the sense of pride that you get from that is honestly, it's unmatched. It's unlike anything that you're gonna get from anything else. Even like I said, running right now, I started to enjoy running a little bit. I'm actually saying it to you guys for the first time right now. I'm actually doing a Spartan race at the beginning of May. So May 6th, I'm gonna do a Spartan race. And of course, I'm gonna document some of that and it's going to be on the YouTube channel as well. So you guys get to see that, and you guys are going to be able to follow along with me on that. And the reason I did that is because it is going to force accountability to myself. And I've already told all my friends and my family about it, and that I'm doing it. I told them where I'm going to go. I'm going to go to Montana and do it. So I'm going to be in a higher elevation than I am here, and it's on May 6th. And so, that it gives me 100% accountability. And I told them I'm training for it every day by running, by doing the 75 hard. And the 75 hard is going to finish about a week after my Spartan races. So it's kind of great timing. Forces me, the 75 hard forced me to start running, which is something that I'm really uncomfortable doing and I really dislike doing. And then the Spartan race, telling people that I'm going to go do a 13-mile obstacle course, forces accountability during this entire time, that I'm not just going to go out and I'm not just going to walk, and I'm not just going to take this lightly. I have to actually go out there and train and become better at running and at doing this, or else I'm not going to be able to finish the race even. I have good upper body strength right now and good upper body endurance, but my lower body, though it's pretty strong, I have absolutely no cardio. Or at least I did, a little over a month ago, about 5 weeks ago when I started this. So doing this forces me to be accountable to doing the thing that I dislike doing the most. Like I said, and that is running. The same thing is why when I started this YouTube channel, after a couple videos, I did a challenge of doing the ice bath. And everybody thought when I was doing the 30-day challenge of the ice bath that I was going to stop after 30 days. But that's not at all why I even did the 30-day videos. I did those because it forced me to have to post a video every single day. It forced me to have to get in front of the camera, talk to you guys, and be consistent with that every single day. I knew that I was going to continue to do it afterwards, but everybody was so shocked that I kept doing it. Like, oh, you're still doing that? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, the 30 days of posting every single day was more about the posting than it was about doing the ice bath. But it did keep me accountable in two different categories. It kept me accountable in the category of getting in the ice bath and facing the cold every single day, which I absolutely hate the cold. Always hated the cold, man. Go back, I touch on that a little bit in my in my video reviewing the ice bath. And then number two, it forces me to post more YouTube videos and to get in front of the camera and be uncomfortable in that category. And so doing that 30-day challenge in the ice bath forced me to do two separate things that I didn't like doing, or that made me very uncomfortable. I actually really do enjoy doing this, speaking to the camera like this. And once I kind of get the webs broken off, it feels really nice, and I enjoy doing it, especially knowing that the content that I'm putting out is going to help people. That's the biggest reason why I do it. So, all right, guys, just to run it back, like I said, do the things that make you uncomfortable. Okay, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's for a lot of guys, it's going to be going and talking to females. It's going to be going and talking to the ladies, man. Get out there, go talk to them. Go approach some girls at the store. Go approach some girls at the mall. If there's a cute girl at your workplace, and you've wanted to talk to her, you're watching this video right now, and I'm calling you out. Tomorrow, when you see the girl, go talk to her. Okay, if you haven't had any attention from girls in a while, and the reason is probably because you're not approaching them. One, you're not approaching them, you're awkward. There's a lot of reasons, but you're never going to improve on those reasons, and you're never going to improve on the situation until you do that initial thing, and that is just approach, and that's the scariest part. But you got to go do it, go approach the girls. If you are at a job that you absolutely hate and you're afraid to quit the job because of one reason or another, quit the job. If you have to go find a new job before you quit the job, then find a new job before you quit your job, but quit your job. If you're in a relationship right now that you shouldn't be in, and you feel like you need to break up with the person, do it. Take the steps to get that done. You know, whatever it is that makes you feel uncomfortable right now, that you know you have to do it. You know that you should go do it. Go do it. And I promise you, once you do it, you're gonna feel better afterwards. You know, even if, at least with the situation of like talking to a girl, if you go to I've done this before, right? I was in a 2.5-year relationship a few years back, and when I got out of the relationship, I was fucking awkward, man. Like I was super awkward, so bad to the point that I would go to Walmart, because I lived right down the road from Walmart, and so I would go down to Walmart, and I would just like walk up to girls and give them compliments, which I mean like is not the most ideal situation, but for me, the fear was literally just walking up to a girl and saying something. And I did it, you know, and I wouldn't even ask for their number or ask them to go out on a date or anything. I would just like walk up and just give them a compliment and say like, have a good day, and walk away. And, and it sounds super silly, but you know, I felt great after doing that every single time. I did it multiple times, and I felt great every time. Like literally the rest of my day was better because I went and I did that. And so, you know, if there's something in your mind right now, because there probably is, man, there's got to be something in your mind right now that you're thinking about, that you're like, man, I should be doing this right now, but I'm afraid to do it. It's making me uncomfortable. I'm challenging you. Go get it done, man. Go do it. Please go do it. I promise you, your life will be better. Your day will be better. You will see a little boost in dopamine, a little boost in serotonin. After you do it, you're going to be like, oh man, that felt good. And then once you feel that, ride that momentum. Continue to do it. You know, if you tomorrow, if you go and you decide to talk to a girl, or you talk to the girl, talk to her again, or go talk to another one the next day or in a couple days. Don't let yourself like get a little peak and then go back down. When I was doing the ice bath, I got in the cold, I did it, I faced it. I was like, wow, that felt great. I'm so happy I did that. I did it every day. I still do it every day because I hate it. But it gives me that little boost of dopamine, and it gives me the pride that I'm doing something that I don't want to do. Same thing goes for, you know, running. I take an ice bath, and then I get out of the ice bath, I put on my gym clothes, and I go for a run in the morning. And so first thing in the morning, the first hour of my day is just filled with things that I don't want to do, and that make me uncomfortable. But then when I start my day and I continue the rest of my day, I have so much pride that nothing can get me down. I feel incredible every single day. And it's been this way for a couple months because of the ice bath, and especially the last month because I've been doing the ice bath and I've been running. So guys, get out there, face your fears, do what makes you uncomfortable, and I promise you, you will not regret it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please leave a comment down below of what you are gonna go do. And then, you know, feel free to message me on Instagram or something. If you guys need any advice, or if you guys want to discuss any more of this stuff, you know, the reason I do this is because I want to help people. I want to help young men. I want to help men my age, young men, older men. I really don't care. I just want to help men and help us all become more masculine and become better. So please message me on Instagram. It's going to be, you know, I'll have my Instagram down below. You can also see it on my profile. But leave a comment down below what you think. Do you disagree with me? Do you not disagree with me? Whatever. Like the video and subscribe so you can see more of this content. All right, guys. Thank you. See you in the next one.